Greetings to all you beautiful souls of the universe. Khai here, and on today's video, I want to break down what I believe are one of the most important tools in order to adopt into your daily life, in order to consistently hit your goals, your targets, and the dreams that you have for your life. And that is the power of habit, or the magic of rituals. See, we live in a society where we are so bombarded by everything around us that sometimes we forget to actually take care of ourselves first. Now, this is very, very common if you're a mother, just as an example. You know, the belief that you have to take care of your children before you come first, or you have to take care of this thing or that thing before you come first, or you have to, go to the demands of your family, and, you have to make sure that the household is happy. It is this belief that is the reason why so many people struggle in their life to actually find fulfillment. And we actually make a habit out of putting everyone else first before us. Look at your work as an example. If you're a 9-to-5 employee, most people will put their work before themselves. And it's crazy that we live in a society where we think that that's okay. When at the end of the day, the only thing that you ever really bring to the grave is your body, you. So if that is the case, and if that is the truth, then doesn't it make sense to put you first and to actually take care of yourself? And what's funny about all of this is that so many people, when asked if they're really happy with where they're at in life, most people will say no. Most people will say that I'm not fulfilled, I'm not happy, I'm not, grateful for where I am, I'm not earning the money that I want, I'm not doing the things that I want in my life, I'm not creating the impact that I want. I know that I want to be, do, and have more out of life, but I'm not doing anything about it. And in today's video, I want to break down why. Why, no matter what you do, you just continue to feel like you're just succumbing to everybody else's demands. And I've thought about it long and hard, and I've thought about it so much so that I realized that the reason why people don't get what they want is because they don't have the right rituals. I know it sounds really simple, but you have a ritual around almost everything that you do in life, except most people don't have a ritual to allow them to feel good and to allow them to stay consistent and for them to be in a place where they're constantly inspired and constantly striving towards a worthy ideal. And it's because they don't have the right rituals. Most people will literally wake up, roll out of bed, and then allow the day to start without actually knowing exactly what it is that they need to do. They don't have rituals in order for them to feel good. Yeah, they might go to the gym, or they might go for walks, and those are all types of rituals, yes. But I'm talking about the most important rituals in the day, which I believe are the ones that happen as soon as you wake up. What are your morning rituals? How do you actually wake up in the morning? Because one thing that I've learned throughout this entire journey is that if you don't take care of yourself first thing in the morning, then society, the world around you, your family, your friends, your community, the external environment will find ways to take that energy away from you, to take that momentum away from you, to take those rituals that you could be otherwise doing away from you. And then you end up doing every other ritual. You go and do the house rituals, you go and do the work rituals, you go and do this ritual and that ritual. And before you realize it, you end the day having never really accomplished anything that you wanted. Most people are alive, but their life is half asleep. Like, it's kind of like I'll give you an example. You know when you are driving a car and you drive to work and you drive to work from Monday to Friday, and then something happens and someone asks you, how you actually got to work, and you're like, oh, I just drove. But you don't even remember the drive because it's so programmed into your mind that you have become unconsciously competent at getting to work. You don't even know the steps that you're taking, but you know that every day you get to work, you get to work, you get to work. But why don't people have those same rituals, same principles into their daily life? Why don't people feel unconsciously competent about being able to strive to their goals? And you might be asking, like, Khai, like, this sounds all good, but what rituals are you talking about? The biggest one for me, and the biggest thing that has allowed me to really start to shift my life, were my morning rituals where I did specific activities to set my day up. Now for you, it might simply be waking up, getting out of bed, and then having a cold shower. Or it might be waking up, getting out of bed, and then going to the gym. Or waking up and going and listening to some music. Whatever it is, it's important to have consistent rituals every single day that allow you to feel good. Note, I said feel good. The importance of these rituals in order to strive towards wherever it is that you want to go is that these rituals make you feel good. If you're doing a ritual that makes you feel crap, like, waking up and rolling out of bed and turning on the kettle and having some coffee with a bagel and, just overwhelming your central nervous system with food that isn't really serving you, or you wake up, you roll out of bed, and then your kid jumps on you, or you wake up out of bed abruptly, with an alarm clock and it's really loud, and then you press the button, you have a shower, and then you rush off to work. Man, like, the start of the day has already been lost. There's a book that I recently read, and it's Own the Day, Own Your Life by Aubrey Marcus. And so many of the principles in that book ring so true to me, because as soon as I started to hone in my day and break down my rituals in the morning and also in the evening, but we'll just focus on the morning today. It wasn't until I actually honed in on these rituals and I did them consistently that really the momentum in my life started to happen. I started to see things really differently. I started to get different results. I started to change my behaviors. I started to feel more successful. What if I were to say to you that you can actually feel the way that you want by mastering and controlling the thoughts and the processes that go into your mind? What if you can actually send subliminal messages into your mind so that you can start to get a different result and look at reality from a different lens? Now, I'm going to go into much more detail in a different video around the law of vibration. But if we look at our life, right? Our life is simply broken down into what is called a galapa, or a subatomic particle. If we look at everything around us, you look at this plant behind me, or this plant behind me, or my physical body, yes, the apparent truth is that this is physical. We are physical beings, right? The ultimate truth, though, and this is what the Buddha learned, this is what Jesus learned, this is what many of the prophets and sages before us learned, is that if we actually look deep enough within ourselves, we realize that nothing is physical. Everything is vibrational. Every single thing within our life is actually vibrational. They're just traveling at different speeds of vibration, or different wavelengths of vibration. Solidified gross vibrations that are, that are the physical body. Everything is just vibrating at a rapid rate. And it appears that it is solidified. Yes, that is the apparent truth. But there are certain things that we cannot see, but we can feel, that are traveling at much slower vibrations, or different vibrations, that are there, but we can't see. For example, you're watching this video. You are watching this video because of the energy that the internet has allowed us to connect with each other. That is energy. That is vibration. That is just vibration traveling at a very, 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 very different speed, right? So if that is the case, and that is the truth, that everything is vibrational, and there are different types of vibrations, and if we look at emotions as like positive and negative, right? And negative being, let's say, like anger, sadness, or fear, or shame, or guilt, or apathy, or whatever. And we look at the higher levels of emotion, which are love, bliss, connection, joy, abundance, acceptance, enlightenment, etc., etc., etc. Then doesn't it make sense to do a ritual in the morning to allow you to feel at the highest vibrational state possible? Now, for me, my ritual is that I wake up and immediately, as soon as I get out of bed, I brush my teeth and I sit down for 30 to 40, sometimes even 60 minutes per day, every single day. And I sit down with my own thoughts. I sit down with my own thoughts, with my eyes closed, focusing on my breath. It's a meditation technique called Anapana, which I learnt when I did a vipassana meditation retreat. Highly recommend anyone that watches this video to look at the vipassana meditation technique. It is a beautiful, beautiful technique that the Buddha taught, passed down for thousands of years. However, that is not the only answer, because after I do my Anapana meditation or vipassana meditation, I will also visualize. I will listen to my affirmations. I might journal. I might go to the gym. But there are specific things that I do every day without fail, because I know that if I don't demand and control what it is that I want to feel in my life, the world will mold itself to everything else around me. And then I will start to take action based off everyone else's demands. How have you sort of gone about your day for however many years, knowing that the majority of your actions aren't even actions that you want to take? It's like, damn, you're just living life kind of going through the motions. What if life didn't have to be like that? What if you didn't have to just go through the motions? What if you could, instead of going through the motions, creating motions from emotion, creating your own motion from your own emotion, starting the day feeling good, starting the day feeling like you've just served yourself. You've served yourself with something nourishing for your mind, something nourishing for your body, something nourishing for your soul. How would life be different? So again, if you don't have rituals to start your day, if you don't have rituals to put yourself in what Tony Robbins calls a peak state, then you have already started the day having already lost. So if that was beneficial to you, like and comment below, because I want to keep on making these videos for you. Cheers. Khai.